bitch, I'm outside getting looser for the joyride.
Today, on the 4th of July, otherwise known as Independence Day, as it were, we are listening to Kesha's highly anticipated new album, Period. If you're new to the channel, we listen to a lot of music, Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo. I'll link everything in the description. Have some fun exploring around after this video, and if you're not new to the channel, you could remember that we have mentioned Kesha's iconicism when we were covering the releases for Charli XCX's Brat. In my video listening to Spring Breakers, I said something along the lines of, "It's about time we reopen the conversation about Kesha being one of the OG pop girls. Nobody wants to talk about her impact, and it pisses me off. When we're talking late 2000s, early 2010s pop hits, churning them out like a goddamn machine, that's Kesha. Say her f***ing name." And I think it's time that the Draven Anthony YouTube channel gives Kesha her flowers. I grew up listening to Kesha. I should consider her a second mom at this point. And thinking about how I grew up with Kesha and knowing that we're dipping our toes back into recession era pop, what better time to react to a Kesha album for the channel? Before we hop into it, subscribing to a channel on YouTube is free. And speaking of recession pop, nothing's free anymore. So you better take what you can get. Totally kidding, but in all seriousness, if you enjoyed this video and like to see more like this, definitely consider subscribing. I'll also be linking all my other music reactions in the description so you can peek around, see if there's anything that tickles your fancy. Also, giving this video a thumbs up lets me know that you had a good time and would like to see more like this. That's about it from me. Let me pass the mic to Kesha, my second mom. Coming in at just under 40 minutes, Period is made up of 11 songs, 4 of which I've heard already, but I'm so excited to hear this in its entirety. Send me back to 2008, Queen. I kind of meant something by this being released on Independence Day, prefacing this by saying America gets a right now. So not celebrating America's independence, but rather celebrating Kesha's independence. The real 4th of July celebration, if you ask me. Knowing that this is an album produced by herself and released under her record label, super important context for an album like this. The vocals are giving Ethel Cain, Mother number 2.
Narcissism. This makes you happy.
I only drink when I'm happy and I'm drunk right now. All of you motherfuckers, watch out, cause your bitch back in town. Baby, I'm free, I am on fire, I fucking dime. Gotta feel good, it's about time. They say crazy girls are better.
Right. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Awesome. The beautiful dichotomy of her approaching the word freedom in this song. I brought up Ethel Cain earlier because those vocals were so emotional and so raw and very invoking of the feeling that she was going for, which I think Ethel Cain is really, really good at. That kind of puts you into this sound space that feels like you're surrounded by this euphoric freedom. It feels like waking up for the first time, kind of speaking to freedom as it were a person, saying it's been a while. When you put it to that instrumental and those echoey vocals, it feels very much that you're like lifted into the sky, like above the clouds, and everything is peaceful. So that approach to freedom, that it's a very euphoric, fulfilling, emotional feeling, paired right next to this approach to freedom, assuming to be the second half of the song, that is just so fun and carefree and kind of wholehearted and unapologetic, like that side of freedom, that it's much less serene and much more authentic, but all of it under a positive connotation. I love Kesha so much. Let's continue.
I'm making this song stick in your head. Maybe this bitch over her mess. I like it when they all watch. Baby, make the beat drop.
I would go to church if it was like this. Period. What an intro. That song is just so rejoious. Rejoious? Is that a word? I meant like rejoiceful and joyous at the same time. It feels a lot like the healed side of escaping a situation like that. And if that's the energy we're going into this album with, I am so ready for it. It takes us into track 2, which is Joyride. And it's a bop. Let's run it.
Are you a man? 'Cause I'm a bitch. Joyride, joyride. I'm just looking for a good time tonight. Run my engine till you make it purr. Keep it kinky, but I confess. Beep, beep, bitch, I'm outside. Getting loose for the joyride.
This is such a perfect 2025 pop song. Let me explain. I forget what video it was that I made recently. I was talking about the progression of what makes a perfect pop song. If you can find the video that I was talking about, let me know in the comments. I'll give you a gold star. But I feel like the standard for a perfect pop song has changed as music has evolved. And I think in the years of like 2024 into 2025, a perfect pop song, I think, has entered this new threshold of different criteria and a different standard. And I think Joyride fits into whatever that criteria and standard is. I think a lot of pop music in this age relies a lot on samples, or if not sampling another song, then sampling interesting sounds, interesting effects, interesting music. So Joyride using this like circus style accordion sound along with like the over the top sound effects with like a pretty bassy beat that is like pretty recognizable in most standard pop music regardless of the era that it's from, at least in recent decades. The production is perfect. And if we're going with this theme of like joyous celebratory freedom, the lyricism is so fun. It's so addictive. It's so catchy. Perfect single choice for this album.
I'm a bitch. Getting loose for the joyride.
So good. It's so good. You can tell she's having fun. You can tell the audience, the listeners are having fun. I have a feeling that this album is just going to be that. Kesha understanding herself, understanding her sound, and just having fun making music that is her own and that is authentic to her. I love that we are in an era of artists claiming their sound, claiming their music, taking ownership, and doing so authentically. Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, Kesha, Charlie XCX, every artist that is big right now is doing the same thing, and that same thing is putting themselves first in their music, connecting with their audience, making things that are real for them across the board. I love this era of pop music that we're in. Taking us into track 3 that I've also already heard, YIPPEE-KI-YAY. Let me just say, let me remind you, Song of the Summer is still up for debate. 2025 Song of the Summer, no one has taken that yet. What a perfect time for Kesha to release this album. My fingers are crossed. We have a Kesha Song of the Summer. We had Brat Summer with Charlie XCX, so deserved, so much fun. I think it's time for Kesha to take it. I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say. Before we go into track 3, YIPPEE-KI-YAY. Love this song. Let's get it.
Bitch, I just got a brand new car. Hose me down at the trailer park. We lit up like a bonfire, singing yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay. The whiskey spilled, it's already gone. That dress you bought, go on and put it on. Singing yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay. Put your hands up in the sky, yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay. There's a 2 for 1 at the Dollar Tree. Double cup of straight gasoline. Look around, the only 10 I see is this barefoot body from Tennessee. And a 2-step stomp down a cowboy street. Put your hands up in the sky, yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay.
Right, period. I was a little surprised that the version with T-Pain isn't on the album. I love that Period is only Kesha. It's such a good look to see that every song is just her doing her thing and released by Kesha Records. So iconic. But I am happy we have the T-Pain version. When that came out, I was like, this is 2008. This is recession music. And also my vote for 2025 Song of the Summer. Love that song. Taking us into track 4, I have already heard this one as well. It is Delusional. And this song, I'm not gonna say anything. If you haven't heard it yet, be prepared. Kesha is a god and you're about to be religious. Let's get into it.
face, not even wrong. Thanks for the heartbreak, it gets my bills paid. You just keep chasing the sun. Baby, you're delusional, thinking you could ever find something that's as beautiful, someone with a love like mine. I'm sick of the fighting, sick of the climbing. You made me hate this town. Baby, you're delusional, thinking you could find someone better now. I've been living the goddamn dream. My time expensive and you're just too cheap.
I need a break. My time expensive and you're just too cheap. My God. I love you. Okay.
I'm in the heavens, I'm on 11. You're like a 4, but who's keeping score? Live for the heartbreak, it gets my bills paid. Thank God you walked out that door. Baby, you're delusional. Look at me run this town. Baby, you're delusional. Thinking you could find someone better now.
Oh my God, it's too good. It's too good. So spoiler alert, I'm actually going to Kesha's Tits Out tour and I'm going to be seeing her in August. I'm so fucking excited. I haven't seen the set list yet. If Delusional isn't on it, I think I might cry. I mean, I'm gonna cry regardless because there's gonna be so many emotions going on. Like, I'm not gonna know what to do with myself. But if Delusional played, like, I think genuinely in that moment, I would feel like I'm in heaven. Like, that is the closest I'll ever feel to like no problems in my life, complete euphoria, happiest moment of my life. Standing there listening to Delusional live. I don't even know how I could like begin to comprehend that. Anyway, that takes us into track 5. Red Flag. I have not heard this song, so super excited. Also, just a quick couple track check-in. Compared to the last 3, Freedom is fun. I think that Freedom is a perfect opener to this album. And maybe it's just because I've heard the last 3 like so much in comparison to the rest of these tracks that I haven't heard yet. But Joyride, YIPPEE-KI-YAY, and Delusional are like just absolute gold. Freedom is a very fun time and I appreciate Freedom being there and being the opener to the album. I don't know if it's totally on par with Joyride, YIPPEE-KI-YAY, and Delusional just on first listen, but we love her. We love that she's there. I need her to be there. Let's see how the next new track goes. This is Red Flag, track 5.
I like what I like, the bizarre type, low life. Tell me something.
I'm already fucking obsessed. You are kidding me. You're kidding me. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Let's start it over.
I like what I like, the bizarre type, low life. Tell me something I don't know. All the nice guys left me dead inside. I like chaos dripping head to toe. I'm seeing signs that I can't ignore. It's complicated what I'm looking for. You're fucking crazy and I'm fucking bored, yeah. Exactly what I need. I need a certain kind of chemical. It's dangerous and unforgettable. I want emotions that are overflowing, out of control and hopeless. The crazy in me sees the crazy in you, and I think I need it. The broken in me sees the broken in you. I just gotta feel it. Hey, house, let's go. But I like the bizarre type, low life. Tell me something I don't know. All the nice guys left me dead inside. I like chaos dripping head to toe. I can admit that I love a red flag. Something's so wrong 'cause it's so right every time. Tell me something I don't know. Oh, there's nothing I don't want.
Holy shit. I wasn't prepared. Oh my God. I love this fucking song. I love this fucking song. Hey, quick update. I'm obsessed with this one.
Oh, there's nothing I don't want to know. Who are you when you're all alone?
The production, oh my God. Who produced this one? This is so fun. The production is so lively and so interesting to listen to. On one end of the spectrum, it's like kind of close to like a club song. I don't know though, because it's so much more interesting than just a club song. And I love a club song. Don't get me wrong. I love club song. But this has like so much more complexity and is so much more fun. I want to marry this song.
Flag walking by, it really does it for me. He doesn't know me, but he told me that he really loves me. We're getting married and we're buying a boathouse in Bali. This is a red flag, this is a red flag. I'm trying to level, but the devil's telling me we're perfect. You say you don't believe in miracles, but I can turn you. Can't see this ending, but I certainly can't see this working. This is a red flag, this is a red flag. We are like the bizarre type, for life. Tell me something I don't know. All the nice guys left me dead inside. I like chaos dripping head to toe. This is a red flag. I can't admit it, but I love a red flag. Something's so wrong, 'cause it's so right every time.
Oh my god, that song is so good. I think it might be close to my favorite so far. Maybe. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, great. So, who produced that song? Love it. Absolutely love it. No notes at all, except for it to be 3 minutes longer. Just because I want more. Let's see if we get more. And the rest of this album takes us to track 6, called Love Forever.
I want a love that lasts I want a love that lasts
Kesha's about to take us to the beach, is what it sounds like. This sounds like, but like on the beach.
Ocean eyes, and I wanna swim. Wanna find my way home to him. I've been avoiding the questions. Now I got nothing to lose. To tell you the truth, I want a love that lasts
The only thing that I will say about this song so far, as we're coming up on like the halfway point, is when we were listening to Mayhem, I had made some comments about songs that lean into this like funky disco kind of inspired pop sound that I think started with Say So by Doja Cat, that was maybe popularized by music that Dua Lipa was releasing, that led to big song like Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. And I'm sensing a little bit of that in this song, where there's just this like bouncy, funky kind of disco sound. And just like I said when listening to Mayhem, I love Lady Gaga, I love Kesha, and it's not anything against them, but it's just that sound that so many artists started using in the last couple of years. That sound and I just don't get along. And like, it's totally fine. It's totally a me thing. Say So is the biggest song in the world. Espresso is the biggest song in the world. Obviously, people love that sound. Totally understand. For me, however, I hear it and I just get a little disconnected, where I feel like I've heard a similar beat 10 minutes ago on some other trending song that has that kind of sound to it. The difference here is I don't think Kesha like listened to a song with that funky beat and thought, let me make a song like that. I think that this sounds like it's coming from Kesha, which I can't always say is the case from other artists who are doing that same funky disco sound. I feel like it sounds similar to other things that are popular because they also want to fit this disco inspired sound to also be popular. I don't think that's what's happening here, but when I heard it and realized I was like not vibing with it, I didn't want it to come across as, sorry, this is a flop, because it's not. It's good and it's fun, just maybe not for me. Yeah. Simple bop. I will say that that hook is pretty catchy. Like I can already anticipate that getting stuck in my head. So far, not my favorite, but for it to be the 6th track and that be the first time that I say that, we're winning. You know what I mean? But I can anticipate a lot of people liking that song. That takes us to track 7, titled The One. I think I may have heard a clip of this on TikTok, but I have not heard the whole thing. So let's change that. Is that Lil Nas X? What is that song? Industry Baby?
Turn on the light.
We're back.
I ride till I die, but there is a line. You were trying to own what isn't yours. You had a diamond, you had a one of a kind. My heart got used to breaking. I should thank you, baby. Found what I've been chasing, found the one I've waited for. I'm coming home tonight. It's been a long ride to say goodbye, and now I know that it can't be broken. I finally found the love, baby. I'm the one. I am the one. I am the one. Look.
Hit. Bop. Slade. This sounds like Self-Empowerment, the song, and I need the lyrics as soon as possible. I was catching bits of it here and there, but I'm trying to listen to the production and trying to take in the lyrics. Like everything about this song is 10 out of 10 so far, and I just want to like live in it and appreciate it to the fullest extent. I am in love with this one.
Love me or you hate me, I'm iconic, baby. I'm what I've been chasing. I'm the one I've waited for. I'm coming home tonight. Don't got a rear view, I don't look back. Hold down the faith like a holier man. I keep on dancing through the quicksand. Now I know that I'm the one that I run to and that I chase. I am the savior, I am the savior. You got a son, nobody can break. Now I know that I'm the one.
Yeah, that song is so good. I feel like that one really is like the poster child for the themes of this album. Everything that she wanted to say and the rest of it, I think, is really contained in that song. The production, the lyricism, everything. 10 out of 10. Taking us into track 8, the last song on the album that I have already heard, called Boy Crazy. And this song fucks.
I'm boy crazy. I'm boy crazy. Crazy boy. I'm so boy crazy.
Bikers and the dumb bros, daddies and the gym hoes, prowling like a kitty cat. I want to get you all alone. Want to get you all alone. Motherfucker, check your phone. Berlin to Bombay, New York to LA, Tokyo to Tahoe. Let's party. I'm obsessive, I'm fixating, I want all the boys lately. Gimme all the boys. Gimme all the boys. I just need a little love tonight. I can't help it, baby, I'm on fire. Gimme all the boys. Gimme all the boys.
Right. If there's a conversation to be had about like the recession era pop sound in this album, I think this one really taps into that. When I hear Boy Crazy, it reminds me of a lot of Kesha's old music. Like maybe not down to the production, but the themes of it I think are so previous eras of Kesha. I'm thinking about like Cannibal, just the messy, grungy, like kind of firecracker personality. This embodies that so much, but still brings this fresh 2025 production that I think is so infectious and so fun. Perfect blend of all the eras of Kesha. Love this song. But now we're getting kind of close to the end of the album with only 3 songs left, taking us into track 9 called Glow.
God damn.
You're just not the man I wanted you to be.
God damn.
On your way out, make sure that you drop the keys to my fucking nice house that I bought all by myself, that you have been living in. Every day you talking shit, you ain't even paying rent. Since you've been gone, I'm golden, and everybody's saying that I got that new glow. Whoa, whoa, got that new glow. Whoa, whoa, got that new glow. Whoa, whoa, damn, got that new glow. Whoa, whoa, okay. I've been outside, got my vitamin D.
This is fun as fuck. Fresh and new. This production is so 2025. It is so cool. There are parts of it that remind me of something like Boy's a Liar by Ice Spice and Pink Pantheress. And when that song came out, I was like, they're on top of it. They get it. They're reading the room. They understand the assignment. This is what modern pop sounds like and what it should sound like. Immediate certified banger when that was released. So seeing elements of that production in this, I think makes a lot of sense. Kesha is also keeping up with the times and understanding we need to keep bringing fresh sounds to our music to make it elevated past its previous counterparts. And I said it in the video that I listened to Spring Breakers with Charlie XCX that Kesha has been one of the main pop girls, and I think has unfortunately been understated in a lot of the conversations revolving around pop women. I think she's always done her own thing and has always stayed true to herself. Meanwhile, understanding what's popular at the time and leaning into that. And I think this is a perfect example about knowing where we are in pop music and still finding a way to make it authentic, as opposed to what I mentioned earlier with the like disco, funk kind of inspired pop that honestly, if I were to have a hot take about it, is what's holding us back in pop music. I think that era of music has had its time. I think that it's spanning over multiple years of pop where you can pick out almost a handful of songs that are popular throughout the last couple of years and they all just sound the same. Ditch that sound, focus on what's new and what's fresh and what's authentic and what's real and cool and interesting to listen to. And that is what Kesha is doing with this song. I love it.
All you bitches need some sunblock when you're looking at me. Got a brand new glow, yeah, I'm tripping you. I'm a star, you ain't even in my galaxy. Yeah, you all on TikTok. Fucking OG. You won't listen to
I'm gonna need you guys to go back 30 seconds in the video, listen to what she said again, and just like keep doing that and keep doing it and just do it over and over because what she's saying is so fucking true. I'm on your TikTok, bitch. I'm the OG. So iconic.
you to call for pop shit, but I made it so good. It's playing at the Target. Oh, and your mom loves a song, but she won't sing along, but she wants to sing it, bitch. Whoa, 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 got that new glow. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, exactly. This is another self-empowerment song in the way that you're allowed to be proud of who you are. You're allowed to flaunt the things about you that you love. You're allowed to brag about being cool and you're allowed to brag about being awesome. Sorry. No, this is, I think, just a cool song. The production is fresh, something that's really interesting to listen to. The lyrics are so fun and so funny, and they just feel so real to who Kesha is as an artist. Perfect example of a perfect pick for this album. In the scope of like fitting the theme, this does it perfectly. Leading us to track 10, titled Too Hard. This one's fun. You know, the chorus I think is maybe the best part. I like when Kesha uses her strength in her voice. She has a very, very strong voice. I think it's pretty when she's up in her head voice and singing kind of airy. It's nice and it's sweet, but I love when she uses her chest voice and she's so powerful and loud, and like there aren't very many artists that can do that healthily, and she does it so well and so healthily that a song like this that she sings primarily up in her head voice plus kind of a funky bass and kind of disco-y beat, those things together, like if she had some more power in the chorus, I think it would even out a little bit for me. But so far I'm just appreciating, I feel like the flow is kind of nice, like the rhythm in the verses and especially in the chorus. I think the chorus is very fun to listen to. Yeah, it's not bad. If anything, I think this one just plays it a little safe. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, especially considering how experimental some of the production is throughout the rest of this album. Being the second to last song, you kind of want to ease the listener out of the excitement to kind of create this full circle moment. So I appreciate what it's doing here. The production's not anything too crazy. The lyricism isn't hard to follow. It's a pretty easy listen. Compared to the rest of the album, I don't think it would be in my top half of the ranking, but it's doing its job really, really well. Which takes us into the last track, track 11, called Cathedral.
Baby, I've been baptized, been bathing in the moonlight. I surrender, so take your time. Once out of body, out of mind, I'm summoning my divine. Tried it out to numb the pain, but no it ever stayed. It could be too much to even take. Ain't it funny what breaks you, what you find when there's nothing left to lose? I kept on running, just gasping for breath. Nothing to trust in, cause nothing was left. I pray when I'm desperate, I'm here on my knees. Oh my God, on the cathedral, finally coming home. Life was so lethal, but I'm the savior, I'm the altar, I'm the Holy Ghost. Pain was my ritual, fear my religion, but I was the one who needed forgiving. Oh, on the cathedral.
This is really nice. Like this, finishing this album, perfect. This does feel like it could have been on an album like Rainbow. I don't think it would fit in as well as it does on this project, but she's talking a lot about similar things, but this is coming from definitely a more healed mindset and a more healed voice. I think Rainbow was, in the most positive connotation, very reactive, where that was even closer to the events that she had escaped, where you're just beginning that processing. So I think that Cathedral on this comes out much more refined and much more understanding of herself and her feelings and where she is now. Whereas the projects on Rainbow, I think, were very much fueled by emotion and processing everything that was going on. But the themes, I think, are very similar in that it is about healing and it's about reflecting on where you are and how the fault is not on you and that you're the vessel for your healing and what steps can you take to help yourself and grow and move forward. Like a lot of songs on Rainbow and Cathedral here on Period kind of tackle those same concepts, and I love that. And I think that what she's doing here not only sounds amazing, but what she's saying lyrically feels amazing.
Pain was my ritual, fear my religion, but I was the one who needed forgiving. Oh, on the cathedral.
That's also what I mean by Kesha's power in her voice. That whole section that she just sang, that was all chest voice, maybe a little bit of the head voice in the super high notes, but hearing her sing like that, like it literally gives me chills.
I'm born again with every scar. Maybe it's all written into I'm the cathedral. I'm finally coming home. Oh God, it feels good. I'm the savior, I'm the altar, I'm the Holy Ghost. I'm the cathedral.
Wow. I think that was a perfect, could not have been better way to end the album, hands down. And that bridge was so intense and it felt so charged. I can't tell with what, if it was a release or I'm gonna have to listen to that again because that was crazy. Definitely was not expecting it to take that turn and I'm glad that it did. But that's the end of the album. Oh my God. New Kesha album unlocked. Honestly, this was such an amazing listen. I think sometimes it's tough for people to make it through new albums because people try to put in as much theming and as much detail and as much things to love into one album. In this case, when you focus more on the fun and you focus more on authenticity and just doing what feels right and sounds right to you as an artist, that's when you get an album like Period by Kesha. That is such a fun listen. It keeps you on your toes the whole time. The theming is there. The lyricism is there. The production is there. It's all 10 out of 10. But when you deliver it in such a simplistic, here's how I'm feeling, I'm doing my thing, I'm having fun kind of fashion, that's the way it's digested, that we're just having fun. I think every single one of these songs is a banger. The only ones that, if anything, I might need some more time with, or maybe just aren't for me, either one is okay, is maybe Freedom, Love Forever, and Too Hard, which out of 11 songs, having 3 of them not even be bad, but just might need some more time, I think is such a win. And I'm super proud of Kesha and I'm so happy that she made this album happen. And I'm so excited to see her in like a month. If I had to do a like top 3 or top 5 maybe, because I think top 3 would be too tough, definitely Red Flag, definitely Delusional, The One, Boy Crazy, and YIPPEE-KI-YAY. For sure. Let me know you guys' thoughts on this album in the comments, your favorite songs, least favorite songs, your interpretation of the stories that were being told, anything you want to share. I want to start a conversation. And again, while you're down in the area, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. That would mean the world to me. And hitting that like button to let me know to make more like this. Speaking of, if you'd be interested in more Kesha content, I am so down. So like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what else you want me to listen to. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.